I had a habit of messing up.
Jamal Roberts' rise to fame on American Idol is a story of perseverance, ambition, and breaking barriers. The 27-year-old from Meridian, Mississippi, became the first black male winner in over 20 years, shattering records and setting a new standard for the competition. His vocal abilities, it was about resilience. Jamal's victory was not just about hitting the right notes, it was about overcoming obstacles and proving that he had the strength to persevere. His success represented something much greater than just a win on a TV show. It was about breaking barriers and making a statement about what's possible when you don't give up on your dreams. With his record-breaking vote count, Jamal became a symbol of hope and inspiration, showing that no dream is too big and that hard work and perseverance can change the course of your life. Jamal Roberts' journey on American Idol was shaped by his deep commitment to family and a sense of responsibility that extended far beyond the stage. Despite the whirlwind of rehearsals, performances, and interviews that came with competing on one of the most watched shows in America, Jamal remained grounded in his role as a father. A proud father of 3 daughters, Jamal's commitment to his children was unwavering, even in the face of newfound fame. "I had to go see my kids, make sure they were good," Jamal explained, highlighting how important it was for him to stay connected to them. Being a father didn't just give him motivation, it also kept him focused, reminding him that his journey was about more than just winning American Idol. His children were a constant source of inspiration. "Seeing my kids in the audience gave me more motivation than anything," Jamal said, revealing how their presence at his performances drove him to perform at his best. Even though he was living out his dream on stage, Jamal never lost sight of his role as a father, always striving to balance his career with being there for his children. "I'm always there for my kids anytime they need me," he added, emphasizing that being a present father is at the core of who he is. Jamal's deep connection to his family is a defining characteristic of his life. Even in the face of fame, he's remained humble, with his children at the forefront of everything he does. His journey on American Idol wasn't just about winning the crown. It was about setting an example for his daughters and ensuring that, no matter how high his career soared, they would always come first. For Jamal, his success on American Idol was not just his own. It was a victory for his family, his community, and for the values that shaped him. Jamal Roberts' journey to American Idol was not without its struggles, and much of his determination can be traced back to the adversity he faced earlier in his career. Before his historic American Idol win, Jamal had already experienced the sting of rejection on Sunday's Best, a competition where he made it to the top 3, but didn't win. "I was done with TV competitions," he admitted, recalling how the disappointment of losing took a toll on his confidence and made him hesitant to try again. The rejection stung, but Jamal's story didn't end there. His manager, Carlton, saw potential in him that Jamal couldn't see in himself at the time. "You've got what it takes," Carlton told him, encouraging Jamal to audition for American Idol. Despite his reservations, Jamal agreed, but he did so with a sense of skepticism. "I didn't know if I'd get a fair chance," he shared, acknowledging the doubts he had about the competition. However, when he stepped onto the American Idol stage, he found that the experience was different from his past. "They treated me fairly," Jamal reflected, appreciating the opportunity to prove himself without being judged prematurely. His experience on American Idol wasn't about winning through easy breaks. It was about earning the right to showcase his talent and work ethic. "I didn't want anything easy. I wanted to work hard for it," Jamal said, acknowledging that hard work was a key part of his journey. The challenges he faced, including overcoming past setbacks, only fueled his determination to rise above and prove that he was more than just a contender. He was a force to be reckoned with. Jamal's experience is a powerful reminder that failures and setbacks don't define you. How you bounce back and keep moving forward is what truly matters. His victory was not just about the crown, it was about overcoming obstacles, proving his worth, and showing the world that resilience pays off. Behind the scenes of American Idol, the competition is far more grueling than it appears on television, and Jamal Roberts' experience was no exception. The pressure of rehearsals, endless takes, and non-stop evaluations tested not just his vocal abilities, but his physical and mental endurance. "TV makes up TV," Jamal said with a laugh, acknowledging the way the show is edited to highlight the most dramatic moments. However, what viewers don't see is the sheer exhaustion contestants face behind the scenes. You have to rehearse 2 songs 3 times each, Jamal explained, detailing how each performance involves hours of practice before the contestants even step on stage. Then you go to wardrobe and rehearse some more. After that, you get creative feedback, which means more rehearsals. This endless cycle of preparation left little room for rest, and the toll it took on the contestants was immense. You think you're done, but then you're not, Jamal said, describing the way the constant rehearsals and stage preparation could drain your energy. And yet, despite the exhaustion, Jamal never faltered. You've got to keep your mental right, he advised, emphasizing how important it was to stay mentally strong throughout the grueling process. The competition wasn't just physically demanding, it was mentally taxing as well. Contestants were isolated from their families, unable to have regular contact with the outside world. You're away from your family for weeks and there are still bills to pay back home, Jamal recalled, highlighting the stress of balancing personal responsibilities with the pressures of the competition. Even though the contestants were living out their dreams, the isolation and intensity of the process took a significant emotional toll. Jamal, however, found ways to push through the strain. His experience as a seasoned performer helped him maintain control over his voice, even when fatigue set in. I've seen a lot of people lose their voice, Jamal shared, but thanks to his experience and vocal training, he knew how to conserve his energy. His ability to power through the exhaustion and stay focused on his goal proved to be one of the key factors in his success. Through it all, Jamal never lost sight of why he was there: to prove his talent, push himself beyond his limits, and ultimately take home the crown. Jamal Roberts' time on American Idol was filled with both highs and lows, and one of the more memorable moments came when Carrie Underwood, one of the show's judges, made a comment that would later fuel Jamal's determination. "You ain't got no swag," she told him during his audition, a comment that stung, especially coming from a country music legend like Underwood. "At first, I didn't know how to take it," Jamal admitted, reflecting on the sting of criticism. For Jamal, who had always embraced his unique style, being told he lacked swag was a tough pill to swallow. However, instead of letting it hold him back, he used the criticism as motivation to prove that his style and charisma were as powerful as his voice. "I wasn't going to let anyone put me in a box," he said, recognizing that Jamal Roberts had found his unique place on the American Idol stage, and he wasn't going anywhere. Jamal Roberts' journey on American Idol wasn't just about his own talent. It was shaped by the powerful mentorship he received from artists like Jelly Roll, who had a significant impact on his growth as a performer. Their bond quickly evolved into a strong friendship, with Jelly Roll offering not only advice but genuine support throughout the competition. "He's a real down-to-earth guy," Jamal shared, emphasizing how Jelly Roll's authenticity and respect for his craft made him a valuable mentor. Jelly Roll, in return, often expressed admiration for Jamal's voice, calling it unique and powerful, and he was one of the first to recognize Jamal's potential. "He really showed me love," Jamal said, reflecting on how Jelly Roll's encouragement helped him push through the tough moments on the show. After American Idol, their relationship didn't end. Jelly Roll and Jamal stayed in touch, with Jelly Roll even FaceTiming Jamal to offer further support. "I didn't answer at first because I didn't know who it was," Jamal laughed, recalling the time when he was first contacted. Despite that humorous moment, their friendship grew stronger, with Jamal acknowledging the significant role Jelly Roll played in his journey. "We're definitely working on something," Jamal teased, hinting at a future collaboration that fans are eagerly anticipating. This mentorship didn't stop with Jelly Roll. Jamal also received support from other industry legends like Jennifer Hudson, Fantasia, and Ruben Studdard, who reached out to congratulate him on his success. "Jennifer Hudson texted me, telling me how proud she was," Jamal recalled, underscoring the significance of receiving validation from such respected figures in the industry. For Jamal, the guidance and encouragement from established artists not only validated his place in the music world, but also reinforced the idea that his hard work and authenticity had earned him the respect of his peers. With the mentorship of Jelly Roll and others, Jamal continues to grow as an artist, and the lessons he's learned from these influential figures will no doubt guide him as he forges his own path in the music industry. Jamal Roberts' commitment to fatherhood is one of the most defining aspects of his life, and despite the immense fame he's gained from winning American Idol, he remains deeply connected to his children. A proud father of 3 daughters, Jamal's love for them is evident in everything he does. "I've been a present father since they were born," he proudly stated, emphasizing that no matter how busy his career becomes, his children always come first. Even while competing on American Idol, Jamal made it a point to stay connected with his kids. "I had to go see my kids, make sure they were good," Jamal explained, reflecting on how he prioritized his role as a father, even in the midst of the whirlwind of rehearsals, performances, and media appearances. Seeing his children in the audience during his performances became a source of motivation, giving him the drive to push through even the toughest moments. "Seeing my kids in the audience gave me more motivation than anything," he said, acknowledging that their presence helped him perform at his best. Jamal's role as a father goes beyond just being there for his children. It's about being an active, supportive figure in their lives. "I'm always there for my kids anytime they need me," he affirmed, making it clear that family will always be his priority. The balance between his career and his commitment to fatherhood is something Jamal values deeply, and he strives to set an example for his daughters by showing them that they can achieve anything they set their minds to, just like he did. Even with the fame that American Idol brought him, Jamal remains a grounded, loving father, and his children are the driving force behind everything he does. His unwavering dedication to being present in their lives and giving them the best future possible is what continues to motivate him as he navigates his rise in the music industry. As Jamal Roberts continues to ride the wave of success following his American Idol victory, the future is bright with endless possibilities. His journey, however, is just beginning. With his debut album on the horizon, Jamal is ready to showcase his full musical range, blending soul, gospel, and R&B influences to create a sound that is uniquely his own. "I'm going for a soul singer with gospel roots," he explained, describing the direction of his music. But Jamal's artistic vision doesn't stop there. He's open to exploring various genres from country to blues, showing that he isn't afraid to step outside the box and experiment with different sounds. "I'm not here to be put in a box," Jamal asserted, emphasizing that he wants to remain true to his artistic vision without limitations. His upcoming music promises to be a reflection of his versatility, incorporating the deep soul of gospel with the emotional depth of R&B and the storytelling tradition of country. But for Jamal, music isn't just about the genre. It's about making an impact. "Music is a way to the soul," he said, explaining how he wants his songs to reach people on a deeper, more personal level. With every note he sings, Jamal aims to touch hearts and offer a sense of hope and healing to those who need it most. His journey on American Idol showed the world what he's capable of, but it's his authenticity and passion for music that will keep him moving forward. "I want to be the voice for America," he shared, expressing his desire to use his platform to inspire and uplift. With the support of his fans and mentors, Jamal is poised to continue his rise in the music industry, creating music that transcends boundaries and resonates with people from all walks of life. His album is just the beginning of a long, successful career, and fans can't wait to see what Jamal Roberts has in store next.